Welcome to Capital Link's Trending News podcast series. In this podcast series, we have the opportunity to discuss with company management on recent news and announcements they have made. And today we have with us Mr. Eddie Valentis, the Chairman and CEO of Pyxis Tankers, listed on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol PXS. Pyxis is an international pure-play product tanker company and has a fleet of 7 eco medium-range tankers. I'm Nicholas Bornodis, President of Capital Link, and also Investor Relations Advisor to Pyxis Tankers. So Eddie, welcome. Thank you for being with us. Let me ask you the first question. Just recently, today actually, Pyxis announced the disposal of 2 small tankers. Please share with us the rationale for this transaction and what does it mean for Pyxis?
Thank you, Nicholas, and Happy New Year to you and everybody, and safe New Year. First of all, it's been crazy what's happening with COVID lately. We're closely monitoring the situation, but it seems that it will create a short-term devastation, and this is reflected in the market. But let me get back to your question. We today announced the sale of the 2 small tankers, as you correctly said. These are non-core fleet vessels, so I think it was a good strategic decision from the company to sell these vessels and focus on the core, which are the MR, the medium-range tankers, which the company wants to focus on in the future. So overall, I believe it's a good move for the company. It creates a stronger balance sheet, and we are now a pure play product tanker company focusing on MR product tankers.
Eddie, after the disposal is completed of these 2 small tankers, how big is your fleet?
As you said earlier, that the fleet is 7 vessels. Now it will be 5 vessels, but on the larger size, all will be MRs, 50,000 deadweight each. The small tankers we're selling is 8,500 deadweight each, and it represented a very small size on capacity basis.
Can you also share with us the financial details of these transactions and the implications for Pyxis?
Yes, I mean, the vessels were reported, they're sold close to 9 million, both, 8.9 to be exact. This will, after debt service and expenses, it will leave to the company in the balance sheet approximately 2.8 million. And this will be used for general corporate purposes. Let's not forget, as I said in my introductory note, that the market is undirectional currently, considering what is going on with COVID.
So Eddie, after the completion of this sale, the net proceeds are going to be used, you were going to pay debt, and the net proceeds will be used for working capital and other corporate purposes. So my next question, Eddie, is what are the next growth plans for Pyxis? In December, you expanded your MR fleet with the acquisition of Pyxis Lambda, another 50,000 tonner product tanker built in South Korea in 2017. You are a growth-oriented company. What are the next plans and how do you plan to finance them?
Yes, unfortunately, this depends on the capital markets. We're a public company, so we rely on the capital markets for our future growth. As you've probably noticed, our stock is not trading very well in the last 3 months as a result to a general rate fluctuation, especially for tankers. It's been a very poor market for tankers lately, and this is all COVID related. We expect that as soon as the market recovers, and we believe that that will happen soon, and our stock price appreciates and comes to levels that are comfortable to do transactions at, then we will definitely look at opportunities in the product tanker sector.
So tell us a little bit more about the market. You mentioned the COVID challenges at present. How do you see the market developing looking ahead?
It's, although it's the season for the rates to be healthy, and winter months in the northern hemisphere are usually very good for us. Considering now what is going on in the energy sector, we were hoping for a very good winter. Unfortunately, the Omicron variation came to the scenery, and it created a devastation in the market and uncertainty in the market. As you've seen, a lot of traveling restrictions, a lot of traveling cancellations, airplane cancellations, the family cancellations of vacations. This has all resulted in uncertainty in the market, and therefore we haven't seen the market that we're expecting to see, especially in January, when usually the rates are healthier.
Eddie, as a closing remark, any comments on the sector fundamentals in terms of supply and demand?
Yes, the sector fundamentals look very good. I've said it in the past. We've seen the lowest order book in the last 10 years. The growth of the fleet for the next couple of years, annualized, it will be approximately 2%, which is the lowest ever. It all comes down to the demand equation, and this is something that we will soon have a clearer picture as soon as we know exactly what's going on with the pandemic.
Eddie, thank you very much for being with us and for elaborating on your latest announcement. For more information on Pyxis Tankers, please visit the company's website at www.pyxistankers.com. And that concludes our podcast. Eddie, thank you for being with us, and happy and healthy New Year.
Thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate it.